Hi, I'm Laura Riley, and I thought I'd tell you what my crazy year has looked like so far. For those of you who don't know, I ended up on the show Love is Blinder, and when I went to the show, it's like I sort of told my boss where I was going and that I needed leave and everything, but she didn't understand how long it was going to be, and I lost my job. I ended up losing my job. That was pretty devastating. I saw it coming for a while. Well, in the past I saw it coming because I'm not so good at admin, but I ended up being an admin assistant, and that leave made me lose my job. I was so devastated because I was going through a lot, and I just thought the show kind of placed me here in Los Angeles, so I thought maybe I'll move here to pursue my dream, comedy. I've always wanted to be a comedian, but as I was pursuing that hobby, I had to get that job, which I lost. But I ended up coming to Los Angeles to explore and maybe find a gig. But when I moved here, I was meant to move here with my best friend Rachel, but she wouldn't move until she found a job here. I was here because of the show, so I was already here. I thought, I'm not gonna move my stuff. Luckily, because my mom wanted to stay closer to us, she was staying with one of her friends, so I could stay there for a while. But my mom had to see my dad sometimes, so she would go back to Iowa and come back, and she was in between. And while she was in between, something crazy happened. I was trying to be good to the people I was staying with, my mom's friends, and I decided to do all of their laundry and mine as well, and by accident I ended up packing them in the wrong places. So she thought that some of my things were with her husband's stuff, so some of my clothes ended up there, because yeah, for some reason I am just so clumsy and I end up doing stupid things because I'm just very clumsy. So that's what happened, and I got kicked out. So I was in Los Angeles, jobless and homeless. So I had a favorite bar I would go to just to have some drinks and sit down at, because I didn't know where else to go sometimes, and I just wanted to think in between going for interview after interview, being rejected and rejected and rejected. So when I was leaving the bar, I ended up asking a girl for a ride. I really didn't know where I was going. I just wanted to go far, but wherever she was going. So I said, where are you going? And she told me where she was heading, and we were driving. And as we were driving, she just kept asking questions. And I talk, sometimes I've got verbal diarrhea, so everything just comes out. So she knew my story, and she ended up providing a room for me to stay and a place for me to sleep, and that was amazing. Till this day, we're still roommates. We live with a few other guys and girls, but it's pretty fun. Back in Iowa, I used to stay with Tia, my favorite roommate. It was nice. I do miss it, but I feel like this new home is more suited to me, the people there, because they're more diverse people, because we're a bigger group and it's easier to pay your share. So I won't be having such a big loan like I did with Tia. But yeah, don't worry, that's all paid up for everything she's done for me. So yeah, I ended up staying with these friends, and it's like when I would go to the bar after trying to go for interviews, I'm not gonna lie, most days I didn't go for interviews because I was so demotivated, but the bartender would sit down and I would end up telling him everything I was going through. So it's like I would go there so frequently, and he just thought, try here, maybe speak to the manager or something and find a job here. So that's how I became a bartender, and I actually did like my job because I get to talk to all kinds of customers and tell them all my crazy stories, which they don't think are too crazy because of how high they are sometimes. Sometimes when I sit there was one guy that stays there for hours on end, and he's like, because I told him some of my jokes, and he's like, let me film you, let me post them. So he helped me get a TikTok channel where I post my comedy. So if you want to see that, at Laura Riley, Iowa. Gosh, I got the at wrong, but I'll just post it as a screen. I'll ask him for it. That's what my year's been like.